Well, hey folks, Species7 here, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to, caca my butt, welcome back to Farm Sim 22 and the Pioneers map. Alright, so a little bit of an experiment going on here. I'm using a different recording software. Well, I assume I'm recording. This doesn't have any overlays, so for all I know, it didn't actually start recording. But I'm going to assume, for the sake of, well, the true definition of assumption, I guess, that it has, and we're going to go from there. So today we have put down a couple of new fields, and it's time to go and take the next step, which is, of course, roll along a little doggy. Species lost his tractor. No, I know the little one's there. Little one. Yeah. We'll find it. Because this requires, well, at the moment, two things. Rolling and weeding. Well, we can, of course, do both, and or either. But there it is. I see the orange of your snout. No, you got lots of straw. It was you guys who got kind of rooked on the straw, didn't you? Well, 4,000 liters. That's just pooping on it. You didn't get the deluxe 3-ply, eh? Woo. Alright, let's, this field, I assume, needs the same. Yeah. Got a wee bit of the growth of weed going on, and it needs rolling. So let's put you away. Yeah, I'm trying a different software because I put up that episode of Amorian, and it was not good. It was kind of stuttery and, you know, not at all smooth. And I think after changing a bunch of things, like I spent the entire morning today. It's 11:30. I get up at 5. And other than some house chores in between, I've pretty much been just trying to sort out the recording. So I got another episode of Avorian recorded, but I didn't use my normal recording software because it seems to have issues with some games. Surround Dead, that was another one. It was all stuttery and weird and, you know, and yet, I mean, the frames were good, but they wouldn't hold steady. I have no idea. Oh, no, I have no idea what these ones are doing. But, I mean, the game looks reasonably smooth. It took it a moment to cash in, but other than that, it looks pretty smooth. Our roller's over at the, across the road facility. Okay. But what I noticed, like, I tried, you know, turning things up, turning things down. I thought, well, maybe my recording software doesn't like 144 hertz recording. You know, so I'll kick it down. I tried 120, I tried 60. Didn't seem to really help. So I thought, well, I do have another version of the same software. It's an older version, but like my new version won't record Minecraft. It gives you a black screen. Whereas the older version records it just fine. So I tried that, and same thing. When I tried Avorian, it was sputtery and stuttery and just kind of all peanut buttery. Not good. So I'm actually using OBS. Now, I've used OBS before, and it still has what I don't like about it in place, which is my software, when I record something, it gives me 3 files. A video file, the game audio, and my mic audio. In 3 completely separate, drag them into your renderer, control them as separate entities, the whole 9 yards. So if I play a game where I notice that even though I haven't changed my mic, maybe I didn't pull it as close and my voice is too low. It's nothing I can do. Whereas in my software, I can simply take that track and that track only and crank the volume up some. It's a wonderful thing. But what I did notice with the Vorian and the OBS recording, which, by the way, if you watched it as soon as it went up, YouTube hadn't finished doing the high def processing yet, so it may not look as good as it should. But it seemed crisper, I think would be an accurate description. So I thought, well, you know, just because nobody said there's anything wrong with your farm sim videos. And I appreciate it, guys, if you do watch a video and it doesn't seem to be decent quality at all. Now, as long as you're not, you know, you check the settings on YouTube and it says, yeah, I'm showing it to you in high def. Because, like I said, you know, I clicked publish on the second episode of Avorion before it was finished processing the high def. So, because who knows how long. Sometimes it's done in minutes, sometimes it takes freaking hours. What am I doing? This is the wrong field. Yes. Upsie. You have no idea at all, Leah species. Come on. It's been a whole 45 seconds since you were at the right field. So, we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully good. Because if it looks better, lovely. I'm all for it. Now, I have not adjusted the, I guess I should have done a headland, eh? That's okay. That's okay. By the time we need one, I'll already be done. So yeah, hopefully that'll add a little quality to the videos. I mean, I don't think it'll get me any more viewers or anything like that, but hey, I would certainly like it if the people who do take the time out to actually watch my videos had a good experience at it, you know? Don't want to be watching that old CRT tube when we've been grooving on HD screens for this long, you know? It just ain't gonna look that good. I understand there's some kind of retro movement for CRT computer monitors. I don't know why. I mean, I've had some outstanding ones. I had a couple of Sony ones when I worked as an IT tech. Yeah, I think they were 24-inch or something. You were hard-pressed to pick one up, put it that way. But, yeah. And they had incredible specs, but still, they, even a low-end, well, reasonably low-end, I have an LG monitor that I wouldn't even show to my enemies. But anyway, even reasonably low-end modern monitors blow the picture out of the water of those old ones. But apparently, yeah, it's not only a trendy thing, but I guess people are getting pretty darn good money if they happen to have a decent higher end one. Like those Sonys, I could probably get $500 a piece for, you know. Well, for $500, I could replace my brand new monitor here with an identical one, and still have money. So, yeah. You know, but it'll do 144 hertz and blah 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 blah. You know, all usual stuff. So what do you think? Once this is rolled, are they still going to want it weeded? I would think we'd have been crushing all the weeds, but, you know, that's just me. Weeds are tough, though. Just because this would cease a human from being human doesn't mean it would necessarily do in a weed, you know. Or a cockroach, or the average spider, or most of the rest of the things in nature that aren't us. It's a pretty good thing that nature gave us such a high intelligence, because beyond that, we're a pretty Phoebe species, let me tell you. Indeed. Alright, the rolling went smoothly. The field is flat. Well, I don't know, I assume that's why you roll it. Okay. And dun 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 dun. Yeah, baby. Wee. Make hydraulic winding noises. Wee. There you go. That's the... Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go find the other field. Well, that wasn't hard. No, we don't need a headland at this end. We don't need a headland at all, do we? Nah. We'll use our insanely good backing up skills. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Let it go. And get ourselves ready there. Yep, 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 yep. We have contact. Oh, I never looked. Does it still need a weeding or not? I mean, if it does, it does, and that's fine. You know, we'll do whatever it takes to make the, Why is there rocks? Oh, that's not rocks, it's just sunlight dappling through the leaves. Oh, well. Yeah, still needs weeds. Alright, well, I guess we don't need to wander back over to the other one and check it, because, yeah, the odds of the result being any different, pretty frickin' slim. Yes, pretty freaking slim. Oh, don't hit them logs, man. You would be mad at yourself for days. Well, farm sim days, which is like 12 minutes. Alright. And an appropriate strip down this side. God, I hope this is recording. I'm so used to... I've looked up just below the tractor symbol up there half a dozen times now. The other thing it doesn't have is the time. Yeah, I looked at it. No idea what it said. Oh, well, there you go. I'm going to assume I started around 11:30. So we're, you know, 11, 12 minutes in. I don't know. Like I said, that's why I didn't stay with OBS. It wasn't because of the recording quality or, you know, the fact that it's free, whereas I bought my software. Nothing like that. It was simply those little quality of life things. You know. And yeah, I could load another piece of software that would give me frames, you know. But, And as for the time, well, I could always ask the house robot to set a timer if it was that important to me, couldn't I? Does everything else. I don't even turn my own lights on and off anymore. Yeah, I don't even ask her to do it anymore. I just set it up as a routine. So, you know. Just before I get up, the lights come on. Just after I go to bed, the lights all go off. It's a great thing. It's that modern home that they used to show in all those 1960s videos. You know, where everything was basically automated and automatic. Although it's funny, even in science fiction, there weren't, as far as I remember, and I read a lot of sci-fi and I watched all the popular stuff. This whole personal assistant thing, you know, not really something that comes up in a lot of them. You know what I mean? No, like it wasn't ever a part of that particular canon, the whole sci-fi genre thing. Whereas pretty much everything else from cell phones on down that we do now in our normal lives kind of did. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Personal assistants, I guess nobody ever thought we'd just be that freaking lazy. I don't know. Here we go. The final roll. Oh yeah. There we go. You've been rolled. Yoink. That is a whole different meaning, doesn't it? For those of you not of the North American stant, you've been rolled means you've been mugged, robbed. So, completely different thing. Probably feels about the same in the long run, you know? It's that violating a thing that you'd feel like somebody had run this machine over you. But there we are. If you're not going to do it perfect, don't do it. Weeds. Weeds. And they want us to use a weeder. I do believe both fields said weeder, didn't they? Weeder, weeder. As opposed to spray. But could I? Would I? It's a lot quicker. Do I ignore the advice of dirt? I don't know. It's probably a pretty even competition, but that's another story. Tell you what. If there's herbicide in the sprayer, we'll try it. If there's fertilizer in the sprayer, we'll use the weeder. Okay? Alright. Yeah, I know I didn't give you guys much of a chance to vote on it, but there you go. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel and it turns out you actually like the content for some reason. Oh, look at that, eh? Fertilizer. Bye. Don't forget to sub. You know, give it a shot. Doesn't cost anything. And, I won't, like, you know, come to your place and bother you or anything. But, or at least if you do like the content, make sure you hit that like button. That seemed a wiser bet. I mean, I know we all love watching the tractor do weird wheelies for strange reasons, but, well. Now, I can't actually... Oh, yeah, you've got more to give. I can't actually see. Is it going to give me a different viewology here, or is this one of these things where I've just got to know I'm 131 of these little lines from the edge? That didn't do anything, did it? Should have. There we go. We'll be generous on the first pass. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, well, what if I did this? I'm holding my breath. Yeah, I pressed the hired worker button. Yeah, it allows me to have a sip of my... Oh, God, that's cold. Coffee. Ugh. But, oh, yeah. You're... What you doing? No, I see. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Disturbing. No, hang on. Dude. Oh, by guppy, I do believe he's got it. Alright, hey. Ooh, alright, there's no way he's not gonna turn that pile of logs into an absolute disaster. So, I'm gonna jump on him at the end of this. I'll give it a chance. You know, I mean, maybe he'll just simply turn around. Ooh. Wow. That's impressive. But still, I don't take it back. They're all idiots and they're bound to screw it up before it's done. Alright, what's up next here then? With that being taken care of. We did have one more field, but I take it we're waiting for something. Yeah, we're waiting so that we can plant a different crop. Right. 'Cause, yeah, we're kind of limited to wheat and barley, and I want oats in that one, which isn't going to be till March-ish. He seems to have a pretty regular routine going on there, eh? Right on. Right on. That's cool. Okay, so he's gonna be done now. So, see if we can get to him. Oh. Where you going, man? Where you going, man? You're done, dude? Dude. What are you doing? Stop it! See, I told you. Did I not tell you? Before he gets to the end, he will screw it up. Alright. Okay, it's all rolled. Yeah, I have no idea. Ah, hey, look at that. Weeds large herbicide. Oh, only in that corner. Oh, I see. That's this stuff. Yeah, we don't care about that. That's not a part of it. Well, I don't know what the, that other thing was he was doing, but yeah, I told you. Doesn't change my opinion of them. Just because they can do 3 rows in a row. You know, without blowing the whole thing to bits does not mean they can do the job. Unfortunately. Alright, let's get this one. I think, yeah, the other side is the square side, so let's use that one. What are you doing? Why are you thinking about it? Oh man, no, stop. Really? You just didn't notice that you were maybe going a little bit off the eaten track there, man? Alright. Let's see how we do, shall we? There we are, we should be out from under the tree. Okay, yeah, I don't know that the hired worker will be able to do this one. Reason being, this field isn't square. Like square to the map, which I think is the only reason he was able to do the other one. Without being, you know, El Tuato. But, well, right up until the end, of course, and then all his marbles fell out, as one would expect. Alright, so if I give you a good overlap and I point you in roughly the right direction, are you in fact capable of doing the job? No, see? He's setting off that way. Yeah. Oh well. That's okay. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah, I have to do it, let's face it. Oh, magic crows. Absolutely magic crows. Alright, leave the little squash area in the grass. Then at least I'll know where to go. You know, roughly. And do a very rough parallel of my last tire tracks, and we should be pretty much weeded. Probably with a pretty decent overlap, actually. That's okay. Man, we had a bear run through the parking lot here this morning. Don't know where he was going, but was he ever in a hurry? He come out of the bush at one end of the parking lot at a dead run. And all the way the length of the parking lot and disappeared back into the bush up by the house at the end of the lot there. Never slowed down once. You know, the upper apartment's dog was out on the porch. Of course, as soon as he caught sight of it, he did what dogs do when they see bears, which is bark their heads off. Yeah. Dogs seem to think it is their lot in life to speak to every bear they meet. So, yeah. Not particularly big one. I mean, he wasn't a little bear by any means. You know, it wasn't a babby or nothing. It was a yogi, not a boo-boo. So, just another day on the coast, man. Alright. Speaking of another day. Boom. Now these fields. These fields. Let's see how we've made out. Alright, look at that. 89%. Why? It's because of the soil. I mean, you know. There's probably a crop we could plant in here that would give us 100%. But it would have to like that particular type of soil, you know, above others. Alright, let's get you off the ground, because this tractor will only go like 2 miles an hour while it's dragging your saucy butt around. Okay. We are rolled, we are weeded, I have no idea how far in. So, I think what I shall do is call it a day. Oh, yeah, see, that's why I lowered it coming out. I didn't think about it till I was just about to smack into it, that I should probably do the same coming back in. Voila-chi. There we go. Alright, so let me know if the quality looks good. Let me know even more if it looks better than the usual. Other than that, hopefully it's at least good enough to watch, and everybody enjoyed. Take care of each other, folks. We will see you down here. Oh, the reason you're seeing this on a Sunday when I said no more on the weekends is because I got my scheduling screwed up and didn't give you one on Friday. So this is Friday's episode. Ciao for now.